Podcast, you can't win. I touch black and whites just by stroking my chin. Tell Marva got a plan if he just sit in. And we can be the sons and thus fit in. Talking a good game, topics never lame. Conversations just the same right before they left the brain. Seriously funny, but if you take it seriously, you end up smiling. If not, laugh hilariously. And every Tuesdays we're on the ones, so stay in tune before noon. It's the Prodigal Sons.
It's ridiculously funny.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone space in the world. Neither one of us have law degrees. I am Clap Your Hands Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Prodigal Sons. Let's start the show. To the folks joining us for the first time, we welcome you. To the ones that aren't, this might be kind of new to y'all, stuff, whatever, but we got to let the new people know the call to action. Like, subscribe, follow. If you guys are already doing that, we appreciate y'all. If y'all don't, this is when y'all get hip. Agreed?
Agreed. Buckle your seatbelt, man, and enjoy your ride. You got the timestamps going on, because I know you be getting pretty wild with the, what you want. But you want commercials, so and so forth. Like
Saint Marv.
We about 10 seconds in. Yeah. You know when you don't start it right away, I gotta do some mad calculations.
Nah, you can't. It ain't that far off. It ain't that far fetched. I had to clap my hands, man. Clap your hands.
Next time when you clap, I should start the timer.
That's an idea. Yeah. Look how God good.
That makes sense.
So yeah, man. How are you doing today, man?
I'm good, brother.
How was your week?
I am good. The week was good. Didn't do much as far as
you like a different man though. But
I look like a different man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had to shave down. That's what I did.
You shaved down, and you got like this kind of Drake lined up shit going on.
Yeah. I had to soften it up a little bit.
Yeah. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. Soft, just a little.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I gotta match your steez, man. I know you've been coming in here a couple weeks straight with that. That smooth 10 o'clock shadow.
You got a woman. I'm trying to look for a boo before the second wave start. Okay. Ladies, if you just take off the mask real quick, let me see what you look like. I'll do the same. So that's what it is.
That's it. Yo, the mask check.
Yeah, it's a mask check 1 2 1 2, not mic check, mask check.
It's got to be happening nowadays, because you never know, right? You never know. Right?
So the week was good for you.
Week was good, man. I can't complain. Got some stuff done, as you can see. I ordered some panels for the room, so the panels are now up. Give us a little bit more control as far as the sound is concerned. So I mean,
nigga, they can't see the damn panels.
They can't see it, but hopefully they can hear the difference. And because I always post pictures of the lab when it's making a little progress. So I mean, you follow us on IG and Twitter and Facebook. So when you're finished listening to the podcast, scroll on over, say hi, and look at the pics. It's really starting. We're saying Marvin really starting to look like something in here.
It looks like one of those home theater rooms and stuff like that. Whatever.
That it does.
Because I want to say it has this kind of feel and stuff where like I'm waiting for like a Lucas production. Some THX. So I'm like, okay, you're right. Let me buckle in and stuff, whatever. Before we get into the shits and stuff, whatever, since we were just talking before we hit record and stuff, whatever, let's talk about this WAP video real quick.
WAP.
So it's Cardi B's track?
So when I went on YouTube to watch the video, because I finally said, all right, I gotta see what all the fuss is about. Right. So when I went in, it's actually on Cardi B's actual YouTube
channel. Okay.
So my assumption is that it's Cardi B's track.
Okay.
And which would make sense. I think she just renegotiated her contract. I think that's because she hasn't put out music in the longest while. I think that's what they were waiting for the contract. Because
I think even during these tough COVID and racial times, Meg dropped a few tracks.
Meg drops, Savage.
Girls in the Hood.
Yeah, right.
Savage remix. Mm-hmm. She did a few tracks, whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think Cardi was the only woman that's been quiet. Sweetie dropped something. Yeah. Doja been on the charts. City Girls just dropped a track.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
So I guess you're right.
Yeah, she was the only one I was really.
So okay.
Yo, Armani, is that her name?
Normani?
No, Normani's the singer. She sings, right? And I think it's Armani. I could be wrong, but Griselda got a female rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard her debut track, and she's got Benny the Butcher on it. But yeah, she sounds all right. She sounds all right. Which is, you know what I mean, you're not used to hearing those type of vocals coming from a female. It's, you know what I mean, we're in the ratchet. I call it the ratchet hatchet era because we just getting chopped.
I mean, that's true. But then again, like people like Rhapsody and this other female rappers and stuff that are still producing quality stuff.
Yes.
But I mean, it's sort of what the peoples want, right? And I think like even like the whole Griselda camp itself, like they do things and stuff for kind of like in their lane way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, right? So it's kind of like if you do your own lane way thing and stuff, whatever, and it's kind of like either love me or leave me alone, you're gonna find these one or two these off peoples and stuff, whatever, right?
Like I said, man, she sound pretty dope to me. So
okay, so let's talk about this video real quick then, whatever. So what's good with it, whatever? Yay, nay? What do you feel? First of all, I think the track is whack. Like my personal opinion. Yeah. I think it's just something just to make noise.
The first time I heard it, I wasn't really feeling it.
It grew on you?
Second time, because I've only heard it twice. Second time around, I was like, okay, the beat kind of have a bop to it. And then I listened to them spit.
It's the classics though. There's some hoes in this house. Yeah, There's some hoes in this house.
I heard them spit, and I was like, it's typical ratchet rap. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? It's nothing that we haven't heard already, just repackaged. That's all it was to me. And then the video itself, I mean, I can see why.
I like the video. I don't like the song.
I can see why people why males would get excited over the video, but I mean, after you get over the hyper sexualized symbolism, it's like there's not much to the video.
No, there's not much to the video and stuff like that. The video is all about the visuals to me.
Yeah.
I think like the joke and stuff, whatever, is that like when you told me about the video, I'm like, nah, I get a chance. And then I was rocking with this one lady, and when I was rocking with her, she went off and stuff for her. She's like, what is it? The video all the video has and stuff is implants and fillers and ass shots all across the board. I was like, damn, really? I was like, who had the ass shots? Kylie. I was like, who had the breast implant? Kylie. Cardi. I was like, I'm like, you know what? You're going to say Kylie again, whatever. So I'm like, yo, and then when you're talking about the petition and stuff, whatever, I was like, guess what, boo? No straight man gives a fuck. Like, yo, does he really give?
Well, see, this is the funny thing because, you know, my friend, she had posted on Facebook, right? So everybody, you know, they were jumping in and they was like, oh, this is petty as shit. This, that, and the third.
But the video?
No, the fact that they were trying to
go
petition
Kylie.
It was like, yo, that's petty and stuff like that. So I was like, so of course I jump in with my comedic ass, and I was like, he didn't hear from me, but let's drink some tea. And then I pretty much went in on the beef between Kylie and Meg, right?
Right.
So I think in the middle of the post, I was like, yeah, so that's why the Stallionaires was like, yo.
Wait, that's what Meg's fans are called?
That's what I've been calling them.
I was about to say, it sounded official to me.
Right?
It did sound official.
So that's why I was like, yo, Stallionaires, right?
Okay.
So as I was like, yo, they're trying to get her to go the way of the church girl, right? So they were dying. It was dying, right? So this one chick put up stallionettes. You know what I mean? And the hand gesture emoji.
Yeah.
And as I was thinking about it, it's like, stallionettes is a good one, but then I'm thinking Meg probably got more male groupies than anything else. And then I paused for a quick second and I said, well, I mean, if it's the male groupies that are petition to get it removed, then we could probably call them stallionettes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. No, I feel like, I don't know. I just find it so ass backwards to me and stuff, whatever. Like, on one hand, you got so many women doing posts about how women should help build each other up,
right?
Build women and everything like that. We need to support our women. Remember, they were doing the whole black and white photo thing and stuff, whatever.
Yes.
And then like somebody said that in Turkey it's supposed to be a bad thing because some people don't got color TV and a cut, so it's a black and white thing. So that's why when you see the black and white photos come up, they're talking about the women that are missing and stuff and those type of towns outside Istanbul. So that we're gonna help women, build women, and then here they are going after Kylie's fucking neck.
Oh yeah, they going hard after Kylie.
I was like, what's really good? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck.
She look good as a motherfucker with all the plastic though.
She looked good. I didn't even think it was her. I had to look slowly because I don't pay the Kardashians that much attention.
Yeah.
And I look slowly and stuff, whatever. But remember, you gave me a pre-game warning.
Right.
And then the chick gave me a pre-game warning. So I'm like, let me see what the fuck this video is all about. And I'm like, there she go. I was like, she don't like the typical Kylie I'm used to seeing and stuff with her. Because I don't follow them on the gram or anything like that.
Yeah. Because she caught me off guard too. I was like, that's Kylie?
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the Kylie cameo thing, whatever. So I thought she might come with like a quick little blurb or a little wording thing. Nothing, just all silence, just walking, ass jiggle and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, they going after her neck like that. I'm like, yo, like women don't like women. Why, ladies? Why y'all don't like each other?
But the funny thing is, it's like because up to the point where I actually went on YouTube and watched the video.
Yeah.
I thought the song was I thought the song was Meg's. Right? So I'm like, oh, okay. So now I see why Meg was at the pool party. Cause if y'all just shot a video, you know what I mean? Y'all kicking it and stuff like that. Yo, I'm having a pool party. Y'all come to the pool, you know what I mean? You invite them, they show up at the pool party. So now we can see why that sort of situation might have happened, right?
Right.
But then for them to kick off and stuff like that, then to have this song come out, right? Then to know that she's in the video, I'm saying to myself, okay, well, okay, I see why, the fans might be upset because they like, yo, you don't even like my girl, this, that, and you're in her video. Only to find out ain't even her video.
Yes, Cardi's video.
So Meg don't even got no talk. Even if she, you know what I mean? Even if she wanted to say, yo, remove her from the video. It's not your place.
Right. Yeah, because that's what I thought and stuff for it too. But then things came in my head and stuff that I want to say. One, videos and stuff might be like a month shot back.
Right.
So much shot back and stuff, but it was a different world pre-shootout Meg and everything that. As you can tell in the video, her feet were just fine. Whatever, right? But I mean, like those type of things that took places up before. And then you have a situation, same thing you were saying and stuff, whatever. If Rick Ross was to shoot this video and stuff, whatever, and there was a song featured by Drake and he had Pusha T in the video, they don't even have to see each other on set.
Nah.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, and stuff, it was to be Rick Ross's shit featuring Drake, and those two are none of the fans of each other.
Right.
So I was just seeing them like, I just want to see what the hype was about, whatever. Like I said, visually, for Horn Dogs Extraordinaire, that is the video for you to watch. But
I don't even to me it's okay, yeah. Titties and ass jiggling, but I don't even find it, I didn't think it was that racy.
It's not racy, but I feel like
okay, what part of the videos would you say would have been something that you haven't seen already done?
No, I mean it's not even about like it hasn't. So all that has been done before,
right,
whatever, right? I want to say Lil' Kim warped my mind, or she already put me in that realm where since the hardcore where the legs open up with the fat cat.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. But me, I'm used to that type of stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
Now,
right.
I want to say, in a sick, sad way, I probably don't normalize it in my brain already.
Yeah.
Of like what to expect. So it's kind of like if it doesn't happen, I'd be like, I'll be damned. Like if I found like a classy moment about Meg, I'd be like, oh, she can go classy. Or a classy moment about Cardi, oh, she can go classy.
Right.
It'll throw me off. I'm expecting this type of thing from them.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Mine's is like one view.
Yeah.
But now let's say to the young adolescent young man who is like, known for like listens to their music or know that they can get kind of wild.
Yeah.
Some guys I see some guys make some posts that like, yo, I watched this video like 4 times in an hour. I'm like, did you watch it with lotion? Because I mean, like, it wasn't that worthy enough for me to do it like that. But that's just us.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, okay. From what we seen in the video, you see 10 times worse on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's a dark place. Twitter's a dark, fun place. That and Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit. Yeah.
Those places are some dark, fun places.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you could watch that video for an hour, then just go to Twitter and be more excited at Twitter.
To the young adolescent man or woman, if you want to see some different shit, go to
Twitter or Reddit. Twitter.
Brace yourself. Yeah, put your seatbelt on. Yeah. Buy your damn self, because
listen,
yo,
if you ain't got no money for OnlyFans, half of them is on Reddit.
Yeah, pretty damn much.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Much. Let's talk about this question shit that I posted, whatever. So, part of the question and stuff, whatever. Most of the question, actually, let me see. Can you be religious or racist at the same time? Right?
Right.
I posted that question on a Thursday because I had a conversation with somebody and stuff, whatever. Thoughts and prayers to Lebanon. We're going to get back to the Lebanon situation, right? But I had a conversation with somebody and stuff. Whatever.
Right, okay. Was that stemming from the whole Lebanon thing? Or?
Yeah, because before, like, when I was like, damn, I said to the person and stuff, and I'm like, damn, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
What happened to Lebanon?
Yeah.
Whatever, right? The person who's of Christianity faith, she said, like, she's like, oh, because those people and stuff, whatever, don't worship God. I'm like, that's the reason why that happened? I'm like, no, that's kind of fucked up and racist to say, whatever. I'm like,
yeah.
So then it came to me, I'm like, how are you religious and racist at the same damn time? Right. So then I posted the question and stuff, whatever. And like, could you believe the 60-odd% beat out the 30-something%?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Like,
I'm
glad we're on the same fucking side.
I believe it, man.
But how? Why? I thought religion was supposed to preach about love and togetherness.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
No matter what form of denomination.
I think just like, it's so funny because even when my father-in-law came by today and said the whole Trump,
yeah,
I think a lot of people are feeling that way.
Pertaining to Trump,
because I think they picture him some way, somehow, of having some sort of religious values, something, you know what I mean, behind him, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then when they see that and then see the way how he behaves and so forth like that, it almost makes you say, yeah, you're a Christian, but you're racist.
Okay.
Right? Then, sorry, don't
go ahead. Fire.
But also, if we're looking at organizations such as like the Ku Klux Klan, they started off with religious concepts, trying to use the Bible to justify
hair of wool, skin of bronze.
Yeah, well, we know that. We read.
That's not Aryan Nation, blonde, like pale skin, blue eyes.
What is the percentage, do you feel, of Christians who've actually read the Bible cover to cover?
Oh, fuck. Of Christians. So let's say 100% are Christians.
Yeah.
20% might be high. I want to say maybe 15%.
See, and that's the problem I find with Christianity. And not only Christianity,
a good portion of faith, but Christianity, you don't have to be an avid reader of the Bible,
right, to become a Christian.
No, certain other faiths and stuff, whatever, you have to know them.
You don't.
Kind of to and fro.
I think Muslim faith probably read the Quran more than I would think than Christians would read the Bible.
Right.
Only because I wouldn't say that religion is more stern, but I guess I would say it's more
disciplined.
More disciplined. There you go. But this is the problem that I find with religion, right? Because we're saying, if we're looking at it and saying 15% only reads the Bible, right?
Right.
That means that 15% is counting on the preacher to know what he knows.
Absolutely.
You understand? And they're gonna follow that preacher hook, line, and sinker off of every word. You know what I mean?
You can't, but that's what I'm saying. Like, say if you're a devoted TD Jakes follower or a devoted Creflo Dollar follower and stuff like that, whatever, you can't talk shit about them. Because that's what I'm saying. Their followers will come after you.
Yeah.
The followers can't tell you what's actually in the Bible, but they know for a fact they follow the fuck out of TD Jakes.
Well, this is what I'm saying. That's the problem I have with religion, because you can't check TD Jakes on what he knows.
Right.
If you don't know.
Right. But and I agree with you. But this is what I'm saying and stuff, for the whole side of stuff, is that if I'm practicing Buddhism. Right. Yeah. All my life, and now I want to convert to, I'm marrying into a person and stuff who's of the Christian faith.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that much of the Christian faith to become a Christian.
No. And you don't need to know anything at all.
But if I want to become of the Islamic faith, I at least need to know a due diligent portion.
Jewish faith, same thing.
Jewish faith.
Yeah.
What is it? There's some type of specific Orthodox Catholics,
right,
of like different countries and stuff, whatever. It's like that and stuff, whatever, too.
Right.
Can't remember. The one I'm thinking about is fucking off Seinfeld and shit like that, when George went to go convert over to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's certain things you have to know.
You have to know, yeah.
To even go into it, whatever. Not Christianity isn't one. So that's why it kind of blows my mind and stuff. But not only that, even with the question, I said, can you be religious and racist at the same time? I didn't say Donald Trump. Yeah. I didn't say anybody else. I said, can you? But people either not listening or they're not reading properly, but they're just like, yes, you can. So I was like, all right, with your Obama slogan ass. Yeah. It's a whatever. Yeah. And it's just mind blowing to me, because like I said, I thought the main thing is love. Because yes, we're using like the Islamic extremists.
Right.
There's extremists in every type of faith.
Every type of faith.
Every type of faith.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can't use those extremists to define that type of denomination. But yet and still, we're using those type of people and stuff, whatever, to define the denomination. Like the Islamic faith and stuff, whatever, like to the ones that behead people and everything, whatever. Right. Their thing is not about love. And we shouldn't use them to define the whole denomination of Islam.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. Like this is the problem when you don't read.
Correct.
Right?
Facts.
Because if you sat down and read the Quran, then you would know that.
Yeah.
You would know that it's a religion, a peace-loving religion. And there's an extremist group out there that's, you know what I mean, representing something other than what's in the Quran. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, maybe one or two passages might be in the Quran that they're using to justify whatever they're doing. But if you're reading the entire Quran from beginning to end, you're most likely gonna find positivity.
Yeah.
Just like Christianity. If the Bible, if you read it from beginning to end, you're most likely gonna find.
But you did point out a thing though.
I did point out
about the Christianity, about the good book.
All right, let's
Bible. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Now, what was it? It was King David.
It's actually Biblos.
Biblos?
Biblos.
Bibliotecas?
Biblos.
Biblos?
Yeah.
Okay. It was King David. King David was a chosen king.
King David was he a chosen king?
He was the one chosen by God to kind of lead the peoples and stuff, whatever. Remember, he would take wives and all this type of stuff, whatever.
Yes.
God told his peoples not to mingle with other peoples.
Well, okay. So.
Isn't that a bit racist?
Well, here's the thing. And another thing about Christianity, when you become a Christian, right? Mm-hmm. And you're always and you read your Bible, or you're going to read your Bible, or they're instructing you to read your Bible. They're always telling you to read from the New Testament,
not the Old.
Not the Old, because the New Testament, it's the New Covenant, right? Jesus is supposed to come down. I mean, did what he did, sacrificed his body. All the laws from the Old Testament supposedly, depending on who you talk to and depending on which denomination you follow, have been done away with, right?
So the 10 Commandments don't exist?
Don't exist, right?
I've been living a lie.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is all according to interpretation, how you want to break it down, right?
Right.
He's supposed to wash away all this, so no more sacrifices. This that he sacrificed his own body, so we ain't gotta go cut no goat's neck, cut no cow neck, whatever, right?
Right.
Okay, so they always tell you to start from that because it's a new covenant. We're no longer in the old covenant. We're in the new covenant, right? So read from the New Testament on. But if you read from the Old Testament, right, it's pretty racist. If you really want to break it down and think about it, there's only one chosen people.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they were kind of racist to like, what is it, Abraham? Remember, Abraham had his son that got exiled when the Quran's supposed to start. Remember the one he had one with like the servant.
He had the two sons.
He had the two sons.
Yeah,
Ishmael,
Ishmael,
and his mama and everything like that.
Right.
They were kind of racist, treating them wrong because they were like slaves, and you know.
Listen,
the good book, folks. Once again,
they was instructed to go and you are my chosen people. Go out and conquer other nations. Right. Now, some of the nations that they conquered, they flat out slaughtered. They didn't leave none alive. Maybe the women and children. Some places they went, they didn't leave nothing alive. Right. So how do you look at that and explain to that?
Well, I guess you can be
the chosen people, but if I'm gonna be the chosen people and not be able to mingle with anybody else or not allowed to be mingled with anybody else, that can be considered racist.
So I guess when the Christianity faith or the ones who follow the Bible, old school Bible, they can be racist and religious at the same time then because they're going by the good book.
They can be racist and religious.
Yikes. See, I'm not an Advent Bible reader and stuff for that, so maybe that's the reason why I can't be racist and religious at the same damn time. Alrighty.
But you know, I mean, but again, that's Old Testament. So when Jesus, which is New Testament, has come in, he erased, you know what I mean, he wiped out all that. And he was like, yo, I love everybody. You understand? So now this is the basis that we're forming the new Christianity off of, is that we're all equal in the sight of God. Right? And we love each other just like we love one another, family members, those who are part of our nationality from those who are outside of our nationality. If we're looking at it from that standpoint,
from the New Testament,
then you can't be racist and be a Christian at the same time.
Right.
You can't.
Right. Maybe I'm a new school dude. Hey. Let's get to some shit, but let's get to the heat or whatever. Let's go back to the Lebanon thing, man. Thoughts and prayers to Lebanon, man.
Yes. Thoughts also Zimbabwe. Yeah. There's I want to say almost close to something sort of like a genocide happening over there.
Going on now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got they're using the hashtag Zimbabwe Lives Matter. Yeah, there's some unrest happening over there. So prayers out to Zimbabwe. And we hope that situation can clear up. But let's talk about this Lebanon.
So what's up? You think it was an act of terror? Or or the ammonia nitrate storage gone wrong?
I think it's possibly the ammonia nitrate gone wrong. I don't know what the political climate was heading up to this point. I mean, obviously, we know Beirut and Lebanon from previous aggressions that's been going on in that part of the Middle East.
Yeah,
and it's always been a hotbed. It's been a hotbed,
right?
But I mean, I want to say you really haven't heard nothing about them. I mean, 5 or 6 years, probably even more than that.
I think to main media aspect.
To main media.
To main media.
Yeah.
Right? To the main media, the main powers and stuff that be and stuff control the media. Yeah, but because even like with these things and stuff coming out, I think when they were talking about like the whole, so send funds and stuff, whatever, the relief funds and stuff to the peoples and everything. And there's people saying, I am living in Lebanon. Don't give the money to the government. The government will eat the money, give it to the Red Cross.
Yeah.
They'll properly distribute the money to the peoples and everything. I was looking like, well, damn.
But wasn't Red Cross eating some money at one point too?
But then if somebody's making the lesser of two evils and stuff, whatever, then jigga what? Jigga who? And so I'm like, and this is the people speaking and stuff, whatever, right? And I was like, there must be some deeper shit going on and stuff, whatever, over there, whatever. Like, I have a friend, whatever. We're not that close, but I have a friend who I contacted and stuff, whatever, like about, if he has that family over there and everything like that, whatever. And like, she kind of echoed the same thing, like, it's not that sweet over there like people think it is.
Right.
Like the government and stuff for there has a strong hold and stuff on some peoples and everything from her words and stuff, whatever. But she's like, if it was that sweet, why would Lebanese people leave to try to go to so many other type of regions in the world?
Right.
Right. And I was like, you can bring up a valid point. So I'm on the fence and stuff, whatever, with like the ammonium nitrate storage and stuff, whatever. Yes, I feel that's an issue. The explosion in Texas, the thing like a few years ago in China, when that place exploded and stuff, whatever, it was caught on camera. Ammonium nitrate was behind that. The Texas explosion and stuff that took a few lives and stuff, whatever, that was behind that and stuff, whatever as well. I think there's a lot of things and stuff whatever, like, my Podical son eye is open.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I got to put my hat on to kind of cover it, whatever. But yeah.
And you see, I think for me, the reason why I can roll with that is that it's a storage facility, right?
Yes.
And that area was typically designated for things of that nature. I would say particularly the nitrate, but storing of stuff, storage, right? Yeah. And it's not like it was, a rented Timothy McVeigh truck full of shit parked somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? No, it was been there for quite some time.
Right.
So, we've seen these things happen before, not necessarily with nitrate, but with other chemicals being stored, other stuff being stored that just happen to just combust and explode. So it's not, it's not beyond plausibility.
Right.
Right. So I just look at it from that standpoint. But again, I don't know what the political climate was leading up to what happened.
Right.
And out of sight, out of mind, right? So you're right. Like, as far as we don't know, there could be tensions happening in there, and this could be something that was just...
Well, because my thing is, I don't want to assume anything, right? And my thing and stuff is I always like to try just ask a little Q&A to the peoples and stuff that might have a hand, and not have a hand in it, but just might have their boots to the ground.
Right, yeah.
Whatever, right? Because we can't assume everything and stuff. I want to say, like, especially like in Chicago, might be as bad as how media portrays it and stuff like that compared to, but if somebody from Chicago says it's really that bad, then that's something to take heed into, whatever, right? Because it's kind of like media can portray one type of thing or a thing to, make this money, sell these headlines.
Of course.
And everything. But then if somebody's like, nah, or they'd be like, shit, yeah, it's probably worse than that. The media don't, cover.
Showing you half
exactly.
Right,
so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, right? I was just thinking, I was like, could you imagine the stuff if you were like there? Like, when that blast and stuff went off, whatever, like not even directly at the site, but even close enough to it and everything. Cause I seen like videos from different angles, people on boats, they seen that shit. There was like a bride taking like wedding photos.
Yeah.
And she got blown back in the drone they were using and stuff, whatever, got blown away and stuff, whatever, as well.
Okay.
Like, people do regular everyday shit when this thing took place and stuff, whatever, right? And I'm like, some people lost their lives, some people had a brush with death.
It's funny because I think the first video I seen was just like same thing you're talking, amateur footage, and dude was actually just he was filming the billowing smoke clouds.
Smoke,
right? Right before the explosion happened.
Right.
So like you just seen like clouds, and then you just seen. But you just like seen like it just like
it had no sound first. It had no sound,
and you just seen like the frame just shake, like the camera frame, just everything in it just shook. So you knew it was like, okay, that's some heavy ass explosion.
Man.
Then and then it rocked him because everything just kind of went blurry in the frame. So I was like, oh, shit,
that shit hit different and stuff. Whatever. I was like, yo, that's a brush to death. Yo, what's the closest you ever been to death?
Car crash on the highway.
A car crash on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with that?
They had to use the jaws of life to cut the car open to get me out.
Word.
Mm-hmm. So
is that in the Civic?
Nah, this is when Swift had the Suzuki Swift, which name gave him the namesake Swift.
Okay.
Right? It was me, Swift, 3 strippers.
Sound like a Kevin Hart story right here.
Case of 24.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Yo.
On my way to Mississauga to go look for my next brethren.
Oh, so it's going to be a 3-on-3 event.
So we was driving. We were on the 403.
So you're just going to brush past, I said it's a 3-on-3 event.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're driving on the 403.
Bag of shit.
So while I'm driving now, I get I'm driving and a car cuts right in front of me. You know what I mean? So then,
what time of night was this?
This is like
3 a.m. or something?
Nah, probably
early.
Probably a little bit earlier than that. Maybe around 11, 12.
Oh damn, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that like morning time, right?
Because they're strippers, I thought they were getting off shift, but continue.
So cut me off, right? And then when he cut me off, I had to kind of jam on the brakes and kind of trying to swerve out of the way to not hit him. And then when I went to go swerve out of the way, I don't know if the tires in the front slipped and stuff like that, but it just the front end just lost control. So the front end was just like bouncing back and forth like this. Then then the car spun out, went into a ditch, right? Hit a light pole, flipped over,
shit,
and then landed on all fours.
Everybody was good.
Everybody was good. I think one of the girls. I think she had a broken arm, or she broke.
Oh, poor stripper.
Yeah, she broke something. Yeah, but everybody else was
poor stripper. First, a stripper coming down the pole, bust her face, and all this shit.
And then everybody jumped out the car, and I was like, I was gonna jump out the car, but then the door and the steering wheel had my leg pinned. So that's why they had to come and get the jaws of life to cut open, like cut the car top and bend the top out, open up the door, then pull me out. All right. Swift was already sitting down outside by the lamp pole. This dude's bystanders came over and was like, You okay? Then smacked him. Why are we all drinking? But we didn't have a lick to drink.
Oh, because the 2-4 was
the 2-4 was in the 2-4 was in the thing, so they thought we would, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like it's like, nah, we didn't even had nothing to drink. So then of course my legs was pinched. So it's like they cut my jeans open. It's like to check my legs and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, no break nothing, can't move. And I was like, yo, I'm good. Dude looked at me and he's like, you must have had a horseshoe up your ass. I was like, dude, that's it. They might be gone now. But these little markings, I had some little markings on my hand here.
Mm-hmm.
That was from when the glass from the windshield shattered and kind of cut me on my. That's the only thing you had. That's the only marks that I had. And yeah, the ride was total, but yeah, that was my near-death experience.
Shit.
Because I mean, like inches maybe left, inches maybe right. Who knows if I'm sitting here?
I think with me, I can't remember. It was like around the summer, I think, the summer of 96 or summer of 97, me getting ready to go to middle school. I was doing summer school, whatever,
Okay.
right? So I did summer school just because I have shit to do.
Yeah.
And everything. And I needed to get a haircut because I always get a haircut like every 2 weeks. And my mom's friend was about to take me to like the Flea to go get my cut. This is in Miami. So it was her daughter, salute to Shimmy, and we're getting ready to go down the stairs and stuff, but we're leaving, right? I was at the top of the stairs. I was at the top of the stairs. She went down for Shimmy's like second, and I'm still at the top of the stairs because I just finished closing the door.
Right.
So when Ellie's downstairs and shit like that, whatever, a dude run up on her and stuff. He's like, please, you gotta help me. They're trying to kill me.
Right.
Whatever, right? And then she looked down and she see like 3 dudes and stuff with her, and like one got like either an eagle, other one got like a Uzi or something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
So she's like, Shmir, Marv, run, whatever, right? So Shimmy, her ass, like the dude ran up the stairs behind her,
right,
whatever, right? And so Ellie ran across like this open field area.
Yeah.
Shimmy ran back to like my house, whatever, and she's like, she started banging on the door because my mom and stuff already inside. Right. So she's calling to my mom, Auntie Mom, open the door. Yeah. Whatever, right? And then the dude, he sees her trying to bang on the door, but no one's coming to the door right away.
So he runs past her.
Right. So now the way how the building was set up was kind of set up in kind of like a U shape. Yeah. And that was a corner side. So I'm like, nah, I gotta run all the way and stuff. Because I'm like, I'm not about to stay away from my mom to open the damn door. Right. Yeah. So I continue running around. So the dude realized that nobody's opening the door there. So I took off and he took off running past, like behind me. Yeah. So I got a nice little gap on him and stuff. And I'm like I said, I'm in the 6th grade. I'm probably like 12, 13 or some shit like that, whatever. Yeah. And then they start bucking at him. So I just seen like part of the wall got taken out from the bullet. It was like doom, and it was like right by my head and stuff. And I was like, oh shit. So I kind of cover my head with her and just kind of make the other side of the U to the other side. Right. I ran down the stairs and I just ran in the back. And then by the time I made it down the stairs before him, because I jumped down some stairs, I just heard like about less than 10 shots. I heard bah, 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 bah. I was like, I'm already way in the back. So the dude, he got away. The dude who they're trying to kill, he got away. And other dudes and stuff, whatever, they got into a car and they sped off. So I was shook. So I'm like in the back and I'm not saying nothing. So they're calling out to my name. I'm like, I don't know if, you know? Yeah. So I kind of shut the hell up and everybody thought I was dead or I got shot and everything like that. And then I came out and then everybody was like crying and stuff and relieved and everything like that. Whatever. But even that same night, same dude who got shot at, he got one of those dudes. So one of those dudes they end up getting killed that night.
Okay.
So I was looking, I'm like, this was crazy. I just trying to leave the house to get a haircut.
Yeah, yeah.
And here I am about to lose my damn life and stuff, whatever, right? That's some innocent bystander shit, whatever.
I played at a party one time. And this was, I don't remember, or if you were in Toronto at that time, Marv, when we had the year of the gun.
Year of the gun. You got to give me a year.
Or the summer of the gun. When was that?
Because I was here 2003.
No, it might have been later than that.
Oh, okay.
But we were.
So I was here.
We were doing this thing called were you here for the Jersey Jam when we were doing the Jersey Jam?
No,
I don't think so.
Nah, because people stopped rocking jerseys by like 2004, 5.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. But we were keeping a Jersey Jam, right? And the amount of shots that fired that night, Marv. I mean,
word.
I've listened. I've been in clubs where you got to be diving and running and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not nothing that I'm not used to. But that night,
should I call you Shootout Smooth now?
The amount of shots that went off that night, and then the one dude who got it. Cause this dude, the dude was a terrible dude. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah,
they came for him.
They was out for him. Yo, I heard when he got it and he was on the ground, I heard mad niggas just went over to him. It's just like, yeah. Pow, pow.
Why he's already dead?
Why he already dead, lying on the ground. Okay, he was that dude. He was that grimy dude. You know what I mean? Wow. So he had a lot of enemies, man. And people were just, yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, so he died at the spot that we was doing. And then so that was at, let's say Lawrence and Kiel, close to Lawrence and Kiel.
Toronto, folks, Toronto, Canada. Canada. In case you're in Peru hearing this.
Remember there used to be a little roller skate rink around there?
Yeah, by the KFC area.
Yeah. So up in that area. So that's where we was at, right?
Mm.
Down Lawrence, heading west on Lawrence, back to where what's that club called now? By the fire station. And
there's a club by the fire station? The Amesbury?
No. Heading back towards like you're going to Western Collegiate.
Oh, okay, over there.
You know what I mean?
By Pine. By Pine, but the Wendy's and stuff is.
Right.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, you gone too far.
That's Western.
Right across, you see, no, what am I thinking? You know where C.R. Martian is? You know that school C.R. Martian is?
No.
Okay, you know when you're driving on Lawrence, just like you're headed back to Western Road.
Yeah.
Right? You know they got that spot over on the side where there's a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, the Wendy's.
There's a little fire hall over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so over there was another spot that used to run out after hours. Another dude got killed that same night at that spot. This dude named Peanut. And that's how that year, that's how they got the title of Summer of the Gun, because it was just mad killings that was going on. But shoot, I almost lost my life there too.
Shit. Damn. You gotta brush the death, man. Final destination.
When you brought back
that gun bucket,
seeing piece of that side of the wall.
Yo, I seen the part of the wall, like even like some of the I guess what was that, concrete? So part of the dust from the concrete was on my clothes. That's how close the bullet was and stuff, but like how it ricocheted. I was like, cause he was like, huh. And like my mom, she was in tears. She was in tears, whatever. I was that shook. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to make it, because once the look of fear that he had on his face, I'm like, nah. And then like after she took it, like Ellie being an adult, whatever.
Of course.
And she ran across the street, whatever.
Of course.
And everything, like she don't want no part in this shit, whatever. She left her daughter. I'm like, yo, this shit is real on the battlefield. So I was like,
and they would have cut you down because you would have been a witness.
Yeah, pretty much. So like they left Shem, whatever. So I was like, yo, but yeah. So once again, man, let's thoughts and prayers to Lebanon and those people.
Thoughts and prayers to Lebanon
and Zimbabwe, people who touched death, who's avoided death and everything as well.
I mean, we still, we're going to shout out Breonna Taylor real quick, because we still ain't got no justice for her, and we
got questions. We need some answers.
We're not letting it lay down. You know what I mean? We're keeping her in the forefront, and we're making sure that story don't die down. Will get swept under the rug, like we know so many of this bullshit happens.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little COVID news real quick.
COVID news.
So in August now, that's Georgia's curriculum, school time and stuff to start up.
Yeah.
You heard about the high schoolers. 2 high schoolers got suspended. 1 got reinstated.
Yeah.
But high schools basically took photos of like the hallways. Ain't no fucking social distancing in fucking high school, okay?
Nah.
The hallways might not even be 6 feet. And then when the bell rings and people gotta cut through and go through, yeah.
Listen, man, a lot of them kids already hanging out with each other anyway, before they even got to the high school.
Yeah, but what if you didn't fuck with them? What if you didn't fuck with them, period? Like you were the loner kid and your peoples are kind of glad you were a loner kid, and now you're thrown right back into the populace and stuff, whatever.
Yeah. Sucks to be you, man.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you.
But that's only a matter of time before it happens here. and the rest of the world.
Oh, it's gonna happen here.
Exactly.
This is just about to happen here.
Because even
September's around the corner.
Even in the photo, and the kids who posted the post, said probably like 10% of the kids and stuff that had masks on while they were in the hallway.
Yeah,
that's not including like gloves and anything, but that's just in the hallway.
The one photo that I seen, I just seen the one girl that like
one person with mask, with a mask on.
Yeah,
everybody else and stuff whatever, they're kind of just free balling it and going nuts and stuff whatever. So I'm like, are we ready?
Which is quite the contrast to what I seen on IG in China.
Oh, with the little kid going in?
The little kid going in.
They took his mask. They kind of fumigated his ass with this
mask,
shit.
fumigated his
temperature and everything.
You gotta see.
Regimen, baby.
Yeah.
Regimen, baby.
Two different.
Regimen, baby.
Two different types of scenarios happening.
Regimen, baby.
I'm gonna send my kid to China if he gotta go to school.
Not if they black though, because they see black people got a different.
This is true.
They got a different.
This is true.
But I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying and stuff though, whatever. Because I mean, like, there's two types of like rules and guidelines and stuff, whatever, right? But I mean, like, I want to say not you, but the powers that be who hasn't started school yet, this is what you watch to learn from.
Yes.
This is what you take heed into and stuff to try to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because what the natural fuck? Because like, I don't know what else to say and stuff, whatever, to it, whatever. And then they want to suspend the kids because they posted a photo about the schools. But I'm like, you can't really blame them. Kids are going to be kids, especially today's kids. Well, all they know is phone, photos, social media.
Yeah.
And they did exactly what your typical teenager would do with a phone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not crucifying them. I'm crucifying the stuff like the schools. I'm looking at them like, are we ready for the second wave? Because that's inevitable that second wave is coming, especially when schools open up, especially just there. If Georgia wasn't a heavy hit spot before, woo-wee!
How many of those students do you think, if you were to guesstimate in that photo, how many of those do you think would be asymptomatic? Because I mean, I think that's the biggest problem that we face right now, right?
Yeah,
is the asymptomatic people.
If we're giving like 1 out of 10, I want to say probably about like 6 might be asymptomatic and don't even know it.
Okay.
Because I want to say, depend like we're in a different world where like the lifestyles and stuff are kind of different.
Yeah.
And some of them probably caught and beat it, or the other ones and stuff probably like once the social restrictions start freeing up in certain states and certain places, that's different. Yo, one of my girls and stuff, whatever, she lives in Atlanta, and she's posting up photos and stuff, whatever, and videos and stuff on them and in clubs and everything like that. Nigga, ain't nobody rocking a mask in these clubs.
Clubbing, man.
They clubbing.
People is clubbing.
Clubbing, no mask on, everything, giving dap with like, regular stupid just high five and everything. So I'm looking like, pobrecito.
I see. Last week, I seen someone post this video of I think it was a club in Jamaica, right? It's like, yo, this is the new dance hall. So the woman walked up to the gate. She had her mask in her hand. They did a little temperature check. I mean, before she even moved forward, it's like, no, mask. She's got to put on her mask. Next person come up, temperature check, mask on. I was like, oh, shit. That's what's going on in dance hall right now.
I get it.
Right? Just yesterday, dance hall's back to normal.
Oh, yeah?
The 60 people all in one group doing one dance move all together. Yeah. Oh shit, they was all synchronized, no masks on, doing their dancing, all getting busy, getting jiggy with it, Man, that's a shit.
Well. What's to say? Yo, shit. Look at South Dakota. South Dakota this weekend, they have the biker gangs and stuff, whatever, or the bike riders and stuff, whatever, the Harley Davidson types,
right?
Going out there in the South Dakota town. What is it? Black Hill. They get annually like almost 250,000 of extra people to come into town and stuff for this whole week of bikers and all that type of stuff and festivals and things and everything like whatever. And they're still getting a high ass turnout even though. And remember, this is the older demographic, and due to these tough COVID racial times and everything and stuff, they're still flocking out there.
Oh, yeah.
So people in the towns and stuff, even the towns nearby, looking like, yo, I don't think these people give a fuck about us locals. Because they're still coming out here and stuff, whatever, and God knows what they might have and everything. And these people are coming from afar. Some are coming from hot spots. Some are coming from like not so much of a hot spot and everything like that, whatever, right? All I gotta say is please make all your payable checks and wills written out to Sofa King Marvelous
But I mean,
Foundation.
who's responsible for something like that? Is the governor for the state?
Partial.
Should be stepping up and saying, but
A good portion.
Right.
Because the reason why I say and stuff, whatever, Toronto shut down Caravana.
yes,
Toronto shut down Pride.
right,
That is the city's choice to shut down these festivities.
right,
If the city doesn't shut down the festivities and stuff, whatever, in a state, then it should be to the state government to say, all right, we know this generates money for us. We know we're starving for money. Do we say yay or do we say nay?
right.
But then you have some other events and stuff, whatever. Like, it's kind of like, I seen some girls here and stuff, whatever. Caravana was supposed to take place like last weekend.
Mm.
And the girl's like, look, I was planning to go to Caravana before this fucking COVID thing. So a girl just wore her Caravana clothes regular on the street, like the outfit, the costume outfit.
Yeah.
And I was looking like, I'm like, yo, she's across the street, like, yo, where you going? Banner's done, right? Or did they reinstate Caravana? She's like, no, she just wants to wear it and stuff because she know today would have been the day, should have been the thing.
She paid
it's
her
like,
money.
You can't stop somebody who already has his intention. So that's what I'm saying. If you didn't shut down your state borders and stuff, whatever,
Right.
and I still want to drive across and
Yeah.
everything like that, whatever. Let's say official events hosted by the city is saying, no. And the government saying, no. But they're like, well, fuck it. This is the only time I get to see Shirley.
Yeah.
And I get to see Tom and them and stuff like that, whatever. We're just going to congregate at the fucking park anyway. You know how when Caravana came and people always just chilled on Yonge Street?
Yeah.
That was an unofficial event.
No,
That was
you're right.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just something unofficial and stuff like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
So that's why I'm like,
I can see that.
I don't really want to blame the state and the city fully.
But I'm saying
people had that intention.
But the reason why I'm saying this, the state and the city, right? Okay,
Mhm.
so if the people have that intention, and obviously it's not a state sanctioned event, right?
Right.
But as the mayor or the governor of that state or city, your number one priority is the people
Correct.
in that city,
They're citizens.
your citizens, right? So at one point, do you say, hey, this what they're doing right now
Mm-hmm.
is jeopardizing the lives of our citizens, our constituents, people who live and work in this area.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you say to yourself, well, I gotta step in and put an end to this, because when y'all leave, you might be leaving us with a bag of problems.
Facts. You're absolutely right. So I mean, like, I look at that and stuff for this, like I said, there's both ways. Because if here, like we talked about Trinity Bellwood Park,
Yes.
it was the city to step in and say what the fuck and issue some of these fines out and stuff like that, which they did not.
Right.
Whatever, right? So the local government and everything like whatever, they did not. So this is when the city government and stuff should step in and stuff and protect their citizens and stuff like that. Be like, can I see some IDs? Oh, you're from wherever the fuck, 3,000?
Yeah.
You gonna hold this social distancing ticket?
You know, Marv, when we spoke about that whole park thing,
Yeah.
and we were talking about how you were saying how the police should have just went hand with the tickets.
Yeah. And you said you went for it.
But you know what? I agree with you now more than ever.
Snuckums.
If they had went hand with the tickets then,
Oh,
a lot of people would be misbehaving right now.
whoa, bruh. Ain't that the truth?
A lot of people would be misbehaving right now.
But that's what I'm saying. They didn't give it zero fucks. So people just took everything extra light.
Yeah.
That's
all it
extra
is.
light. So I mean, like
That's all it is.
we gotta look at and evaluate some of these things. So I mean, learning lessons.
Yeah.
Learning lessons and stuff, whatever. And I guess the overall goal is to quote unquote put money back in the economy.
Mm.
And when they realize and stuff, whatever, if they realize how they're gonna do this and what steps they could take, and if this doesn't ring a thing to their head, then that's their fault. That's all on the government's aspect and stuff, but that's not the people's and shit no more. The people just have to suffer whatever bullshit they come at later. What would Jesus do and say if he was alive for all this shit? Like the COVID stuff?
I'm holy, I don't need a mask.
I'm holy, I don't need a mask? Yeah. Nah. You think so?
People gonna be like, Jesus, stay away, Jesus, stay. And Jesus gonna be like, oh.
He'll just glide through all this.
Don't you know I'm not like you?
Oh, God's favorite?
I can't get sick.
Why okay.
You go strolling down the street, no mask and stuff. Yep. Put your mask on. You're not like me.
I think Jesus would be in trouble right now.
You think he'd be in trouble?
I think he'll be in trouble because I feel like, he's about like 2 steps away from people running up on him and stuff. But somebody gonna give him something.
Someone gonna give him something?
Man, if he's like the Messiah, look at it. He was a regular degular and stuff even way back when, into the New Testament and stuff. And then people ran up on him, touched his feet, washed his feet, did all this type of stuff, praise and worship and everything.
Yeah. But I think that's because, I think he wanted the attention. I think he wanted...
But they do anything for clout today. The attention's up.
Yeah, but it might be a little bit different now that, COVID around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You might be freezing people.
On the gram.
People in their tracks.
On the gram, I follow this person and stuff, whatever. It's called Your Homie JC. Okay?
Right.
Your Homie Jesus Christ.
Right.
And the image and stuff, whatever, like the display photos. Like
the one with the one with the finger?
No, he's pointing like, hey.
Okay.
He's pointing like, hey. And I'm looking at him like, I don't know, big homie. Like, people kind of come after you kind of heavy and stuff during these tough COVID racial times.
I like the Your Homie Jesus Christ and the one I like the thumbs up.
Thumbs up?
Yeah. Got that smile.
Chilling. Yo. I don't know. Next thing, salute to G Herbo and his Swerving Through Stress program. It's
G Herbo.
She's a Chicago rapper. He partnered up with the National Alliance of Mental Illness and to help young Black people and stuff from the age 18 and 25 who suffer from a range of PTSD issues. And it's free for 12 weeks. Salute to that. That's dope.
That's very dope.
I always applaud people and stuff for that kind of do some things that I want to say, forgive the terminology, I don't know how much money this man might have, and I don't know how much strings he might pull, but his last album was called PTSD. Right? And in that album and stuff, he talked about like a whole bunch of things. He talked about, I guess, one of the tracks, can't remember, I think track 4 or something like that, whatever. He basically spoke about when he was in the 6th grade, a classmate of his and stuff, whatever, kind of got gunned down for no reason.
Right. So
he don't know if he was part of anything and stuff like that, but he said it kind of warped his mind. Be like, this guy was just walking home with a pack of us and now he's dead and everything. He could be next. And it gave him a kind of fear. So like before, he's like, he didn't even finish high school because he was kind of constantly living in fear before he even got into gang shit.
Right.
To say like, he could be next.
Yeah.
And that can give you a whole range of PTSD and stuff like that. But especially like in the Black community,
100%.
we tend to brush certain things off.
Yeah.
And kind of put it to the side and stuff that like, quote unquote, like it might be the new norm. And for him to take his resources and his talents, kind of utilizing to help the ones that are less fortunate than him, salute to that, whatever. But I was like,
yeah, I think we as a people are getting better.
Mm-hmm. Trying to understand mental illnesses,
mental illness. Trying not to downplay it. Trying not to brush it off. Like typically would typically happen if someone come to you with some form of problem or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest things is I think we're starting to realize, there's some problems that we can't solve. You're gonna need a professional and some professional help.
Absolutely.
To get through this one. You know what I mean? So before you try to, give a grandma saying, you might want to listen just a little bit more and just realize, hey, the scope of this might just be bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
And the best advice that you could possibly give at that time is go and seek professional help.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes some people don't want to hear from other people. Yeah. Hear me out. Give you the joke. The other day I'm talking to this woman and stuff, whatever, right? We're having a convo and everything and stuff. And she was telling me and stuff like, I don't want to say typical shit, but it's kind of like she got into a situation where she just wanted to vent.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to give her a voice of reasoning and stuff, whatever,
Right.
behind some things and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
A few days later, we connected again and stuff, whatever, and she's like, boy, I wasn't with that shit, whatever. I didn't want to hear your logic behind it. I wanted you to say, fuck these bitches and give me a hug and give me some love and whatever, right? So I'm looking like, so I gave you the reasoning and stuff, but you didn't want that, whatever. But I was like, what if somebody else gave you the reason? She's like, then that's different. So your regular folks might not be the ones to kind of help you in that time.
Yeah.
It might take a professional to
Yeah.
kind of, you know, for you to probably cling on to those words or the type of things and stuff to help you through a time.
Yeah.
And the crisis and stuff for that, right? So I get that, whatever. As a black man living through today's COVID and racial times, do you think you might need a shrink?
No.
Why not?
I think how do I put this in words?
You've been in a car accident. You survived the summer of gun. Yo, you've been through some shit.
Yeah.
And you don't think you might need anything?
No, but I think for the mere fact that I've been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean, coming up to this point.
That's not considered normal, though. You know that, right?
No, it's not considered normal.
Okay.
But I think with me, it's recognizing it, right? If it's one thing to carry it with you and not knowing that you're carrying it with you, because then that's problematic.
Facts. People decompartmentalize things. Like they just compartmentalize. They'll take it, put it away, not fuck with it, set it, and forget it.
Right.
And then you have some people and stuff is like, nah, this shit wasn't right.
Right.
Let me see if I can kind of deal with it and stuff like that, whatever. And then like kind of normalize, like try to make some sense of reasoning behind some shit.
Right.
Right. It's kind of like if I come out with the past stuff, say like, you know, I got kicked in the face by a Smurf, and you're looking like, Smurfs aren't fucking meal. So I'm like, so who the fuck did I get kicked by and stuff, whatever? And I was like in 6th grade. And you're like, maybe some niggas just like to wear blue. Maybe we might be a Crip.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe
you might be just cripping.
Yeah.
But then me bringing it back up is to kind of deal with the situation. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, now, when I see situations happen, the first thing I do is see how it affects me, or try and figure out how it will affect me. If it doesn't affect me directly, how will it indirectly affect me? Maybe a week from now, maybe 5 weeks from now, maybe a year from now. You know what I mean? What does this mean to me personally? Right? Before anyone else, because don't get me wrong, I'm concerned for everyone else.
You come first, man.
But if I
airplane,
can't
baby. If oxygen mask come down, you got to put on your mask first before you can put on
anybody else's mask, right?
Right.
So I'd have just gotten to the point where I realized that no matter what happens today, more than likely, unless you go and die, more than likely there's going to be a tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So what am I doing today that's going to make tomorrow better? Or what am I doing today that's going to affect what my outcome is tomorrow? Right? Parts of that is knowing what things are and how to deal with those things, and how not to let those things affect you. So I'm at that point now, right? Where I know these things exist, but I don't let them affect me. I'll give you an example. People who are poor or broke or don't have money, right?
Okay.
Always, or let's say they pine and they get sad and this, that, and the third, and you know what I mean? They're in the dumps for it. I used to be a person like that. You know what I mean? It's like, I know money. I can't do this. I can't pay this bill. I can't. I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm in debt. This, that, and the third. I used to be a person who worried about money and finances.
Right.
Right. Until one day, I said to myself, "This is ridiculous. Whether I go to bed rich or whether I go to bed poor, tomorrow I'm going to wake up either being rich or being poor. But I'm going to wake up. So what does that tell me? What I'm worrying about has nothing to do with life.
Right. And see, that's part of my thing why I always say, like, I would like to sit down with somebody, like just have like a one-on-one for like a good duration.
Yeah.
Somebody who's depressed.
Yeah.
Because that right there, you just highlight the fact that you woke up. That's gratitude in itself.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? And I feel like if you're more focused on the things that you're grateful for and the things that you don't have, it's a different kind of lens you're looking through to the world.
You're looking at a totally different lens.
And that's what I'm saying. And like, I feel like a lot of times and stuff, whatever, we just have to change our lens and our POV and our perspective.
Right.
But a lot of people, they're not doing that. So that's when I'm like, and a lot of people always tell me it's easier said than done and stuff with it. But I'm like, you have to apply it.
You do.
You have to apply it. And some people don't apply it. They just, like I said, maybe the messenger or maybe who is coming from and stuff like that, but they just don't want to hear it.
Yeah. It's like this whole thing with you know, what we decided to do with this whole black power movement, black revival movement, and so forth like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were saying, hey, we could post this, that, and the third about tragedies, about this, that, and the third, what's going on in the community, about this, that, and the third, what's wrong from what's not right. But then if we do that today, we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. We're not giving ourselves no solutions. We're not doing any solutions.
Exactly.
So then when we decided, hey, well, we're not gonna post anything like that. What we're gonna post is Black Business Fridays. Black businesses.
Yeah.
We're posting opportunities and answers as opposed to complaints. And I won't even say
echoing the bad.
Complaints. Yeah. Echoing the bad and questions.
Right.
It's too many questions and no answers.
Facts.
And I feel this is what's happening right now with this whole COVID, this whole thing. So many questions, but nobody's not thinking of any answers. And they're waiting for other people to come up with the answers for them.
Right.
Man, I ain't got no time for that.
I got time for that shit.
I got life to live. You understand? 5 years from now, what I'm doing today might be beneficial 5 years from now.
Right.
Right? I don't got no time to sit down and worry about, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. Because after this is done and said, we still got to live life.
Facts.
We still got to live life.
Facts. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think some of the shit that I seen and I've been through and stuff, whatever, I want to say the old me.
Yeah.
Yes, I might have needed it. But the older me, I want to say, my birthday's April 29th. And I think like my champagne birthday and stuff, a little bit, the year before, the 28th, my 28th birthday, I kind of came to terms with a lot of other things and stuff that pertain to my life. And I try to deal with some unsolved type of issues and stuff, whatever, then. So me transitioning and stuff, whatever, to like my champagne birthday to even my 30s, everything kind of seems cerebral. Like I've been doing like certain things that I move or I say or I do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I have like less weight on me to do some things and stuff. But I have to carry less stress, change of pace, lighter load. And
because you realize there's a lot of bullshit that you had your mind stressed with, but just bullshit that you shouldn't have had your mind stressed with.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I've come to terms with myself. Like you can't stress or desire things that's beyond out of your control.
You can't.
And I've made peace with myself with that. It's not just to practice what I practice what I preach.
Yeah.
So I've come to a term and stuff where that I can make that applicable and stuff to my world.
Yeah.
Some people, they can't.
No.
And the people who cannot, absolutely, they need to sit down with somebody.
They need to sit down with
They need to sit down and stuff with her. And if you have the iron will or like, you know, the mental fortitude and stuff, whatever, like I guess people like me or in that type of realm, I don't think you need to.
I think one of the things my mom, God bless her soul, spiritual woman, always smart woman, a lot of lessons to give, always giving lessons. I think the first time I seen the Serenity Prayer.
I don't know that one.
That was
I'm quote unquote what you call a heathen.
You're heathen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it in you. The Serenity Prayer. My mom had a framing of it, right? And I can't remember word for word, but in effect, it goes like this: Lord, give me the strength to change the things that I can change, and accept the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two.
Let's go, baby. Heathen got some shit without reading the people. Let's go, baby.
But if you think about that, right? This is essentially what we're saying.
We basically said that.
This is essentially what we're saying. Like, there's gonna be things that come to you, right? And you're gonna be pissed off about it. So you gotta recognize, hey, listen, how do I not be pissed off about it? Can I do something about it? Yeah, then do something about it. Can I do something about it? No. Then forget it.
Forget about it.
Forget it.
Forget about it, man.
A lot of people put too much weight on things today that's gonna have no meaning or relevance next week.
Facts. Absolutely. I fully agree, man. I fully agree. Sometimes this shit that, like you said, 5 years from now?
Yeah.
We're going to forget about next week. I might not forget about this Kylie Jenner thing right away.
Right.
But next time I might see her and stuff, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up how they try to petition her and stuff, whatever. And they might talk about some new Kardashian shit, and I might just put that shit back. I never forget that sex tape, though, that Kim made. You can't forget that shit.
But I mean, look how fast. Well, I wouldn't say how fast, but look. We done forgot about the Kevin Hart shit. So the whole Will and Jada shit came about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we invested so much attention to it when it was there in front of our face. When there was no need.
They worry about things that they can't control and stuff. Let's get to some shit real quick, whatever. Before we get to the question of the week and everything like that, whatever. So check it. I was talking to a woman.
You do that from time to time.
I do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get me a boo before the second wave.
For the second wave?
Before the second wave.
You better hurry your ass up.
I know. This is right there. September is right there.
You better hurry your ass up, brother.
I'm going to be gone to September. I'll be gone to September. Fuck Wycliffe. November's too far. I need something sooner.
Need something right around that corner.
Yo, I was talking to a woman and stuff, and what she said and stuff, whatever, is that, which I think it's just a nice thing. Sometimes, you know, it's just those nice girly things.
Touch your heart, do you?
It touches my heart.
Okay.
And
warmed your cockles?
My what?
Warmed your cockles?
What's my dick? yeah, damn right. It warmed my damn cockles. Because she said, Marv, I honestly wanted to fuck with you. So I was like, that's dope. She's like, no, fuck with you. So I'm like, oh, you wanted to ride the below in the pony? She said, yes. So I said, I'm like, yeah, since when? Since the first date. So you're telling me this now after I get the goods? And she's like, yeah, because I didn't want you to think I was a hoe. I was like, what the fuck? What? So I was like, yo, my question to you is that, is there anything wrong with a woman having sex on the first date?
I'm going to answer it like this. Level of maturity.
Fire away. Let's do a deep. Let's do a deep dive in
level
this.
of maturity.
We're relationship specialists.
Because I think if you're young and you're in a young state of mind,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, is she giving it up like that? She may not know herself too well, and she could be a hoe, or she just could be someone really seeking attention and figures this is a way of getting it. Right?
She's younger.
If she's
Not
not
she,
mature, not
she
a mature
or the
individual.
guy.
Both.
I disagree. Go ahead. Keep going.
When you're a mature individual,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You can come to the understanding that sex is a mutual thing
Right.
between two people,
Right.
right? It doesn't require love,
Okay. Right.
right? It don't even require you having to like the person. But it's nice if you like the person.
Okay. So what about?
Dude, it don't even require that. Sex don't even require that you have to like the person. But it was better if you like the person.
What if your dick can't get hard because you don't like the person? Like, what if it's the type that you're not into? Let's say you're not into crackheads and stuff. Whatever, you can still fuck a crackhead.
Let me tell you something.
So that's okay.
If you close your eyes right now,
Right.
and that crackhead started sucking your dick, and while she doing that,
Mm-hmm.
you vision Rihanna.
On the replay.
You gonna have something for that crackhead.
I can't keep my eyes closed that long. So
But let me get back to what I'm saying.
go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
When you're at a mature age and mature state, then you realize, you say, yo, we're having such a good time. This date is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Man, you're looking kind of cute. You're looking kind of fine yourself. Yeah, I ain't had no action in a minute. Yeah, I ain't had no action in a minute. You know what top this date off with?
What?
If we both had some action. And you both agree, I don't see any harm in that.
I don't think it'll come off that easy and stuff. Like even saying in layman's terms,
Yeah.
I don't even think it'll come off for stuff that easy because I feel like people, it takes a bold ass man and takes a bold ass woman to kind of put it out there and stuff. Because like when I hear the terminology, you want to go back to my place for a nightcap?
Yeah.
In my mind, I want to partially insinuate that's what that might mean.
Yeah.
But then in a court of law, in a Harvey Weinstein court of law, that's not insinuate got a goddamn thing but a charge coming.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, like, how do you know? Where do you know? And like, if the person doesn't know that you had sex in a minute, whatever, you know some women and stuff with her. Some women you will talk to a woman and stuff with her, and if they hear that you even had sex recently, they're not trying to give you no ass or no vagina.
Yeah. Some women.
And
some women will. Some mature women will.
Okay. All right. I like what you did right there, fucker. I like what you did right there. I like what you did.
I'm just saying. I think at that point, it's just the maturity level.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman having sex on the first date.
I think there's nothing wrong with it.
And like,
but you guys both have to be in agreements with it.
That's
and know that, hey, this is what we as two consenting adults want to do. And I don't think any less of you because of it.
Facts. But I feel like a lot of times and stuff, whatever, the guy, yes, he might already be there to do the damn deed and stuff, whatever, if it's presented.
Yeah.
But again, it's sex, to consenting and stuff, whatever. He might be consenting, but she might not be consenting and stuff, whatever. So then he wants to go in and just wait for her approval to say yay, nay, or whatever the hell. But I don't know if it's Steve Harvey, wrong Harvey, not this one, presented that shit, whatever, about the 90-day rule or all the above. You can't give him the cookie. You can't give him the nookie so fast and everything like that because he might not want everything. Like he might look at you as a fun time and not a long time.
Right.
Whatever, right? Now, my thing and stuff is that young age or not, you're right, maturity, I agree with you and stuff to that extent, whatever, but if a girl wants to have sex or a woman wants to have sex and stuff with her, girl or woman and stuff, whatever, I feel like I'm okay with that. She knows what she wants. So if she does it and stuff on the first night, she knows what she wants. I like a person that kind of knows what they want to do and stuff.
Okay.
To kind of go forward.
So let me ask you this. Now.
Fire.
So she dates you the first night, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gives you up the goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She dates somebody else the next night, and she gives them up the goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then calls you and says, Marv, I want to go back on a date with you. So Monday she gave you the goods. Tuesday she gave some other guy the goods.
Right.
Right? Wednesday she back on a date with you.
Right.
And she, Marv, I'm feeling kind of randy. The dude yesterday who I slept with, who I just met for the first time.
You think a woman will actually tell you that?
I'm just saying.
I'm about to say, all men are dogs and all women are feline. They know how to cover up their shit.
I'm just saying, let's say she's honest. Let's say it's a level of honesty we've never seen since Insecure.
Fucking guy. Go ahead, Issa. Go ahead, run it.
So let's say she's being honest, right? And she says to you, yeah, I smashed the dude last night, but it wasn't like how we smashed on Monday. So I'm hoping that tonight we can go and smash again like how we did and rekindled Monday. How do you feel and how do you respond?
First of all, I'm flattered that my techniques brought her back a second time within the week. The second thing, I feel type of way and stuff like that because I'm like, I thought the first date insinuated we had something kind of going. But we're in a time right now where even pre-COVID, people multi-date.
Right.
And people multi-date whatever, right? And I don't know. And I always said this. I said this thing on the show.
Yeah.
Why do some people think about the future when the past is present? I don't know if the dude she smashed yesterday and stuff, whatever, could have been something from way back when stemming and stuff, whatever. No, right? Now she's bold-faced enough to tell me some shit like that, whatever. I'm just kind of weary on that person in general because they don't really give a fuck about your feelings. They just kind of give a fuck about their feelings.
They give a fuck about their feelings, right? And they give a fuck about getting their rocks off.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm asking.
But I'm not about to call her Hoisha. For whatever, Tatiana.
I don't know whether she meets somebody else the next night and she sleeps with him that night.
But she just might be the promiscuous girl.
She's just somebody who's promiscuous.
Yeah,
what's another name for promiscuous?
Loosey goosey.
Use a hoe. Oh, use a hoe.
No. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this. Exactly. So, okay, do you think, all right, do men put women in two kind of buckets then? Is it true what she was saying and stuff like that? Do you feel like that? That men put women in a bucket of like fun time and long time?
No. Maybe an immature man. Because like I'm saying, it's a level of maturity, right?
Right.
We might smash that first night.
Mm-hmm.
And after we smash, we might have an hour and a half, 2 hour long conversation, just lying there, just chilling.
Right.
And then you realizing, yo, we done just smashed. And my first instinct was to pick up my clothes and leave.
Mm-hmm.
So there's substance here. There's something that just a little bit more than smashing.
So, okay, so I agree with you with the substance aspect and stuff, whatever. Can you get the substance before sex?
Yeah.
So what will make you want to pick up if you got the substance before and you got sex, what will want to make you pick up your clothes and dip? You got no substance.
No, if you got substance before,
yeah,
and after, I don't think you're picking up your clothes right away and dipping.
Okay. I see that. I don't, because I think my thing is stuff in general. I'm looking for substance in general.
Listen.
All right. So then let me ask you this now, pertaining to my girl you keep shit staining and scarring up because of your maturity bullshit. Do men put women in two buckets?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by two buckets?
Fun, relationship.
Yeah, I think so.
Good time and long time?
Maybe not good time and long time. Fun in relationship though, because there's some girls that you hang out with and you're just friends and you just like hanging out with them.
Yeah, but she gave you vagina.
Yeah, so
she's just a friend who gave you a relationship.
So okay. So I think you got to rephrase the question.
So do men put women into two categories?
Okay. Now, when
So
they put them into two categories,
well,
what
this is
the
when
purpose?
She gave you sex on the first date.
Okay, all right, okay. Now we have a little context.
Good time or long time?
I would say, I don't know. It's gonna depend on the person. It could be either or. It could be a good time or a long time. I think if you guys are mature enough, then it's a good time and a long time. If you guys, can kick it after that. I mean, it's I don't think that the sex is going to determine if it's long or short or anything like that.
That's a mature you. What about a younger you? Would you say the same thing?
The younger me would probably just say good time.
Oh, so you look at her like Tatiana, Hoisha.
I don't know at that point. You probably wouldn't stick around to find out.
You're gonna andale out the door.
Andale. Arriba.
Yo! Pew! Yo! See, I'm
that pew not gonna. It's gonna. So that's smoke trail.
I would just think she's into me. That's the reason why, she's risking it. That's why she gave me the biscuit.
She risked it because she into you?
Yeah, she gave me the biscuit.
So then wouldn't that make you wonder, like, why weren't all the other women interested or into you?
They weren't into me that much.
They weren't into you that much?
No.
But this one was.
Yeah, because she won.
Okay.
She's like, I like him. So since I like him, coochie coupon.
Yeah.
So she get the coochie coupon.
What if she just giving out free willy with the coochie coupon?
A woman will never tell you.
She would never tell you.
All men are dogs and all women are feline. They know how to cover up their shit.
Yeah. But we have the instinctive instinct to believe that she's into us.
I can't dream.
You can dream. You can dream as much as you want. She can be into you. She can also be promiscuous.
Yeah. Okay, so what if she had a rule not to sleep with you, but she was so into you that she broke that rule? She just
broke a rule?
Yeah.
That's possible.
See?
That's possible.
Okay, now we dancing back to my happy realm now.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what if she just had a scratch that she needed to itch?
Well,
or just an itch she needed to scratch? I said that backwards.
I was about to say she saw she got the herp. She got the herpes right there.
She got something.
What's popping? Brand new herp just came in.
You gotta run from that one.
Yo, you definitely gotta run from that one. See,
run for the hills.
So okay, do men sleep with women that they're not into?
Yeah.
All the time?
Well, I don't think all the time, but probably a good portion of the time.
But as I'm saying, I'm not into crackheads.
Yeah.
And if I'm with a crackhead and stuff with her, we're in the dark, she's sucking my dick. I'm supposed to be thinking about Rihanna. Whatever, to try and help the mission speed along, expedite.
Yeah.
And everything like whatever. Eventually, I'm going to know it's like, cracky cracktails right there on my dick. And it's not Riri. I don't got that imagination like that.
You don't?
No.
You know when I'm going to realize it's not Riri?
When? It's done?
After the nut's cracked.
After the nut? You can jerk off with just memory?
Yeah.
And bust a nut?
Why not?
So your wife is nowhere in sight, whether she's out of town and stuff, whatever, and everything. You're laying in your damn bed and stuff. You're going to jerk off to old memories that you and your wife had?
Yeah.
You're a serial killer. You're a fucking serial killer.
Why am I a serial killer for that?
Child born!
Why? When I got good, vivid memories of my wife.
I don't buy it, Doc. How?
No.
How?
Can't you play back scenarios in your head?
Yeah, but I'm not busting a nut off of memory.
But you're going to bust a nut after the porn.
Yes, because it's new. A whole new world. That song is never going to die on this podcast.
What's the difference between the TV in your mind and the TV that's in front of you?
The TV right there in front of me and stuff is giving me the live and direct visuals and stuff and not pulling out memory banks. What if she farted back then and stuff with her, but you kind of missed it with the moaning?
What if they fart on TV and you
Oh, so-
cut
so-
that?
They cut that out. But the farting and stuff, whatever, you didn't cut that out. You just kept stroking.
Nah, nah.
You're into farts then.
Yeah, how are you gonna cut a fart out?
I-
You gonna stop if you go fart?
I might laugh because I laugh at
All right,
farts.
there you go. You ain't stopping either. So what are you talking about?
I don't know. Like,
Shit could cut when and it could smell and you're still going on.
here's my thing, because I feel like a lot of times and stuff, whatever, when it comes to like the average dude, yeah, pussy has no face.
Right.
Whatever, right? But that's what I'm saying. If I'm not into the type of chick and stuff or that particular type of thing, I'm not saying the task will get done. Whatever. Because I know some girls with some banging ass bodies. I know a girl from way back when.
Right.
She had body tight like a tiger, firm, pow.
Okay. Okay.
But she like Master Splinter in the face.
Mm.
And we all call her Master Splinter.
In the face.
So, like, you know, I mean, I couldn't get the job done. I don't know if I get the job done like that and stuff, whatever.
Can you get the job done?
Well, see, if it's straight back shot and stuff, whatever, she's not turning around and stuff, whatever, I'm good to go. But then
Yeah.
I think the Master Splinter jokes will kind of come to the forefront. And, you know, when you laugh, you kind of make your dick soft and stuff, whatever. So, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think you're a candidate for Viagra.
I'm a candidate for Viagra.
Because your imagination don't work. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay, so would you sleeping with her? Would you sleeping with her, does that make her less attractive to you?
Why would it make her less attractive to me?
Well, because that's what I'm saying. Like,
She attractive to me. That's why I slept with her in the first place.
that's true. But then would you still decide to keep her and stuff like that, whatever? Like young you and old you. Old you said yes. Or sorry, current you, because you're not old.
Yeah.
But current you said yes. And you want to view her any type of way and stuff, whatever. Would she become less attractive to you and stuff, whatever, because you're younger? So you're like 22.
Probably 22.
22, she's less attractive and stuff, whatever.
Probably just as attractive. But I probably wouldn't.
You want to keep it?
Yeah, because I at that age, I probably wouldn't be mature enough to understand
That she's a woman that knows what she wants?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't see it like that at that age.
Interesting.
Probably wouldn't see it like that at that age. I'd probably just look at her and say, like, you're a hoe.
Interesting. Yeah, I see it. For majority of dudes, before and after stuff, I kind of roll with it.
Yeah.
I still roll with it the same way because I feel like I'm the same and stuff, whatever. Like I want to like punk her off and stuff, saying, you know, Tatiana Hoisha, but I still will run with it the fact that like, yo, you're still into me, or you're into me that much that while we're doing this.
Right.
Because I look at it stuff as like how you act or react to stuff, whatever I want to say during. So if she kind of writes me off as it's a marvelous Monday, Tom Tuesday, and then back to Marv for like on a Wiener Wednesday and stuff and everything,
Right.
then I might not feel that special and stuff, and I might just kind of cast it to the side. But if I feel like I'm the only one, hopefully I feel like the only one. Hopefully she'll fuck around and call me Tom when I'm hitting it. I'm good to go.
Tom?
Yo.
And you like you turn into Scooby and City.
Yo. All right, man. Let's get to the question of the week.
Question of the week.
All right. We ready for this?
Ready. I'm ready.
I've been waiting for this.
All right.
So the whole week, I've been thinking about this. It's like a video game.
Okay.
Like some first-person shooters, they have perks.
Right.
Perks are the things that kind of make you bit different and better than the normal level.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
It's like an added superpower.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
So I got 5 perks for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the perks in real life. So you got money bags,
Money bags.
superhuman,
Superhuman.
prodigy,
Prodigy.
looper, efficient.
Efficient. All right. Break it down. Break it down.
So money bags,
Mhm.
every day at midnight you get $300.
300
$300
every day?
every day at midnight.
Midnight?
Cash deposited straight to your account.
2,100 a week?
$2,100 a week.
8,400 a month?
$8,400 a month.
What were the other ones?
Money hungry slut. Yo. Superhuman.
Superhuman. Okay.
Yeah, physical powers increased by 20% across the board.
All right. Okay.
Speed, lifting, strength, reaction time, jumping, height, stamina.
Yeah.
Prodigy, your IQ is raised by 50 points.
Okay.
So you're lucky your man is probably like sitting at a good 180.
Yeah.
So we add 50 to that, whatever, you're 230.
Okay.
And that affects your overall reasoning, problem solving, overall ability to retain new information.
I'm just a smart guy.
Looper,
Mm.
every day you're given a total of 30 minutes that you can reverse time.
30 minutes.
30 minutes you can reverse time. So if you reverse time 2 minutes now,
Right.
you have 28 minutes left until midnight to use the other 2. You can't carry over no damn minutes.
I can't carry it over.
You can't carry over no
It's
minutes.
not a rollover
Not
plan.
a rollover plan. And then efficient, you no longer need to sleep, eat, drink, or even need to use the washroom. You run at optimum settings for the rest of your
You're
life.
just a party animal.
Yeah, you're ready to go. So if you're overweight, you'll burn fat until
Right.
you're not.
Right.
And if you train to build muscle, you'll do so without getting any kind of fat.
Okay. Okay.
Which one you running with? Your money slut.
Yeah, you're right back. Right back to number 1. I'm taking the cash.
Why?
Get 300 a day?
A day. Why?
They could be working. How's a motherfucker 8 hours for less than that? Give me the 300 a day.
I can agree to that. I can testify to that, whatever. Some people only make like, especially they work in like specific jobs and money minimum wage.
Yeah.
They're not even seeing that and stuff.
They're
whatever.
not seeing that, man.
They're not seeing that because even that equates to a year, 100,800.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Some people don't even see that and stuff, whatever. Yeah,
So by doing nothing,
by doing nothing,
I'm a 6-figure nigga.
You're a 6-figure nigga by doing nothing.
By doing nothing.
Nothing.
So every day I can wake up and I can look for ways to improve myself.
Okay, so So then okay,
Right?
so okay, so superhuman won't be the need for
There
you.
won't be a need for superhuman, right? I'm gonna buy all the top shelf good food, right? And the best doctor's money survives. So I'm gonna take care of health. Health is taken care of. I'm gonna pay somebody to think for me.
You gonna pay somebody to think for you?
Yeah, I ain't got no problem. Yeah. I don't have no time for that.
All right.
I gotta be spending my money, man. Pay somebody to think for
You plan to leave your house?
me if I have to. Or I might just build a tunnel from my house to wherever I gotta go.
All right, Scrooge McDuck. Like, it's 100,000. I didn't say 100 million.
Listen,
Like,
man.
yo,
I'm gonna sit on the first year. The first year I'm gonna sit on that.
you're not going nowhere.
Nah, I'm not.
I
I'm not
hope you don't get COVID, boy. Your immune system is shit. No vitamin D, sunlight. Yo, you not going outside?
Why would I? I'm gonna have the house that has everything.
All right. Looper for me, man.
Looper for you?
Looper
Why
for me.
Looper for you?
Looper for me, because I'm going back in time and stuff, whatever, any little thing. So I'm going to take my ass straight to the casino.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to the casino and stuff, whatever. I'm going to the most high bid table and stuff, whatever.
I roll it.
Yeah, minimum bet is even like 1,000. One rack. So I'm just boom, throw the money down.
That's it.
And that's it. And if I lose that hand, go back in time, go get my money back.
just, you look familiar now. You've never seen me before.
Nope, not today. Or I just go back time a little few minutes blips.
What if in your Looper scenario, one of the conditions is that you got to return to the exact same spot that you looped away from. Upon your return, you find somebody in that exact same spot that you're supposed to loop return to, and now you can't loop return. You're just in an endless feedback loop.
No, he gonna get a free lap dance.
You gonna get a free lap?
Because he need to get the fuck up out of my seat. Because I plan to win. So he gonna get this free lap dance.
What if he loop back into his body?
Gay? Yo.
I mean, into his body. You just, you know what I mean? Like Ghost, you know what I mean?
You trying to make me loop into his loophole.
You know,
and I'm not about to loop into a man's loophole.
You know what I mean? He jumped and possessed her. What if he jumped and possessed him? And you know what I mean? He's just like, no.
Yeah, I'm not making no clay pots. So this is not the movie Ghost.
No.
So chill out there, Whoopi.
No Ghost?
Yo.
I got you.
the hell? Yo, what if somebody waiting for your ass to come outside and spend your money? I ain't sitting on your perk.
This is true. That's why I'm staying in the house.
Fucking guy. All right, man. Let's hit it with the Ask the Sons. Let's get out of here. Ask the Sons. Flower Lord with an E. What scene in the movie really pissed you off? G.I. fucking Joe. That movie, the G.I. Joe movie recently.
G.I. Joe? Which one?
The first one.
First one, okay.
The first one without The Rock.
Okay.
And everything. That one with the underwater lab. When
I think they're called layers.
Layers?
Yeah, layers.
Oh, bad guys got layers?
Bad guys got layers.
And good guys got labs?
Yeah,
That's what the fuck we're doing.
Layers.
You're right, though.
It's a layer.
You're right.
It's a layer.
The underwater layer.
Right.
When the explosion stuff was going off, and pieces of iceberg was hitting the damn layer. Ice floats.
Okay.
That makes no damn sense. How the hell is the ice gonna float from the surface, hit the damn lab, and then just stay down there?
What if it was projectile ice?
Fuck you and your projectile ice. But that shit don't exist, man. Look here.
What if it's just ice traveling at a high rate of speed?
Oh my goodness. Yes, G.I. Joe backcast, and you help make it, huh?
Yes.
You the director?
Sometimes,
Hasbro?
Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to put a little physics in the mix.
Movie bullshit in the mix. What about you? What movie pissed you off?
House Party.
Part 1, 2, 3, 4.
Part 1. There's a scene in part 1 with Kid's the one with the cameo, right?
Yeah, High Top Faye.
All right. Part 1, there's a scene, Kid's in the house, and he's talking. It's not a long scene, maybe 5 minutes around there, 5-6 minutes. And someone needed to shoot the dude who took care of continuity.
Okay.
Y'all out there in podcast land listening to us, if y'all don't know what continuity is on particularly anything visual like a TV set or a movie set, there's usually one person who walks around and takes an inventory of all the items that's in that set. So for instance, if you're watching on our YouTube channel and you're looking at our set now, you will see that there's a microphone sitting on the desk. So let's say something happened and Marv and I had to record this episode for a third time. When we came back, someone borrowed the microphone and forgot to return it. So the microphone is no longer in the scene. So now you're watching us talking, we're talking, and the clip clips to Marv, clips back to me, clips back to Marv, then clips to the wide shot. And then you notice, wait a sec, the microphone that was there just a second ago, it's no longer there. It vanished, right? So that's continuity. Someone's got to make sure that microphone is there every time. Saying that to say this, Kid had a serious continuity problem with his high top face. It went from clean shave to 5 o'clock shadow, back to clean shave, back to 5 o'clock shadow, to clean shave to 5 o'clock shadow, all in a 5-minute scene. This is supposed to be one scene. This is supposed to be like me and you talking for 5 minutes.
I gotta see this fucking scene. I gotta find this.
Yeah. I'm like, who the hell is taking care of the continuity on this set?
Low budget, baby.
I'll tell you.
Low budget, baby. All right. Last question comes from Griffin Dork. And Griffin Dork says, would you take off an inch off your height and add it to your dick?
No, because then I'd have too much dick.
Hey.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow,
Yeah.
pow, pow, pow.
I'm about to say that's a big dick gun right there. Yeah.
Pow, 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 pow,
You're like,
pow.
shroom.
Yeah. No.
Shroom. Oh shit.
What about you?
Hell no, man.
No,
I'm a
no.
leader of the Mighty Midget Mafia. Any lower and stuff ever. I'm like, yo, how am I gonna floss my extra
You
bigger
might-
dick?
You might go from leader to mascot if you.
Pretty sure that's true. Yo.
Hey, would you take an inch off your dick and add it to your height?
Hell yeah. I got enough dick to spare.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right. We got one from Skidmark Steve.
Skidmark Steve?
Skidmark Steve says, you wake up and it's 2014. What do you do? So you go to bed tonight, you wake up and stuff, whatever.
And it's 2014.
What do you do?
Drop down on my knees and pray.
Pray. What are you praying for? Thank God you made it to 2014 when you were in just 2020.
Thank God that last 6 years of my life has been erased.
Sound like you got some dark secrets.
2020.
Yo,
2020 ain't that nice, man.
you better prep, man.
This man, knowing what I still know, I'm gonna dump my life savings into Tesla.
Facts.
Yeah, big facts.
Money into Tesla. Prep for the 2020 Holocaust. Buy toilet paper. Buy sanitizer. Sanitizer is a must. Mask.
Now, would you buy those things or would you secretly invest in those companies? Or would you do both?
I'll invest into the company first.
First,
and then I'll buy it. So I'll make myself money in the process.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a hell of a thing and stuff you got to do in those crises and situations during those tough COVID and dark times.
See, how do you keep yourself hella quiet for 6 years and not let nobody else in on it? Because there's got to be a stipulation, right? Like you tell somebody that everything's just destroyed. Yeah.
I don't know, but I think people might look at you as the what is it? The soothsayer, the fortune teller and everything like that, whatever. Because now some of these debts and everything like that, whatever. Are you really gonna hit up George Floyd and tell him like, yo, you're not gonna make it past May, long weekend? Are you gonna call him up, or that might kill this whole movement going on right now?
That's what I'm saying, right?
So you just gotta sit there and go psycho and stuff, whatever. You have to hug that, bruv.
Yeah, hug that.
You have to hug that. All right, man. Hit him with a So Say the Suns and slide out here. So Say the Suns and stuff, whatever, this week. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to be.
Amen.
So say the Suns.
So says the Suns.
You and I have been through tragic moments and everything like that. We've been through, you've been through your car accident with the jaws of life.
Yes.
I've been at the near-death experiences with the shooting and stuff.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
You've been at situations, stuff where you survived shootings and stuff, whatever, in one night. The 2 possible shootings in one night.
We live a harsh life, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And some women don't want to give me no butt the first night.
But
then they want to give butt a few dates later. So I mean,
you should get the butt though.
Yeah, still
but
could have been sooner.
Yeah.
A lot sooner than later. So yeah, and yeah, some of the people went through some tragic moments and stuff like that in their life. Some more serious situations and everything. Yeah. Those things help mold you, but don't let them make you, not break you.
Right.
And they are part of you. So don't let them define you, because that's not all of you.
No. And there's a lesson to be learned in everything.
Absolutely, man. I fully agree.
There's a lesson to be learned in everything. And negativity is just one side of the pole. If you push negativity far enough that it goes closer to the center, once it passes the center, you're now in positive territory.
True. Absolutely.
So, I mean, we always have to look at a situation where there's 2 sides to everything. You know what I mean? It may seem one-sided, but there's really 2 sides to everything. Even the fact that, 2-dimensional, there's 2 sides to it, right? So look on the bright side.
Cool.
Once
again, thank you for listening to the Prodigal Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
That is them again.
Right.
Peace.
The Prodigal Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.